Alrighty guys, so this is my Echo CS-310. I do have another one of these that I got from a family member, whatever. They were getting rid of and hadn't been used, was taken care of. Anyways, this one I bought 2-3 years ago, and it's great. It did a lot of work for me. It's trimmed a lot of trees. It's cut down some. It's really done quite a bit. Anyways, my problem with it is that sometimes when you go to prime it, you see it's gonna prime now, but sometimes the primer bulb will just stop. Like I can't push it in, it just stops, and I don't know why. Even with brute force, it's very difficult. Anyways, I've had that primer line. I mean, I've replaced all the fuel lines, whatever, because before my issue with it was it would start and die, but yet it's been used. It was used almost every other week, very regularly, and it never had old gas in it. Always had fresh gas, and I don't know. It's I've even gone in and cleaned the carburetor. I've got spark. I've got air. It doesn't have a spark arrestor, so that's not clogged up. But anyways, if you can prime it at all, you prime it, and then it'll run until it runs out of prime. But then even if you prime it and let it run for just a second before it dies out, and you try to give it just a little bit of throttle, just to see if it can pump some fuel up and get going, it doesn't do anything. So I've tried so much. I've put carburetor cleaners, I've cleaned the carburetor, I've done a lot. All the parts inside of it are good. I mean, this saw is only like 3 years old. I've adjusted the idle, I've messed with the high-low screws, just trying to see if I can get anywhere with it, and it's been pretty unsuccessful. It's just the same thing over and over again. You can prime it, you can put anything down, air intake, and it'll run off of that until it runs out of that, and it will not get fuel from the tank. But yet I've looked inside the tank and the lines are they're not kinked or anything. So I kind of need help. I mean, I don't really know what it's going to come to, but let's see if I can get here, pop you guys up here for a second, and see if you can maybe at least just listen to this thing. Alright, so we're going to prime it, and as you can see now my primer bulb, this is all I'm getting. I can't go anywhere else with it, and we're just going to leave it on start, no choke, because it's kind of warm, and kind of tried to mess with it a couple times a day. And that's all it does. And it's been, obviously it's flooded a couple times because of the priming. That's why it's smoked. It's not running rich or anything. That's just because I primed it a couple times and I put some stuff down the intake, but I'm not getting anywhere. Even when I've cleaned the plug, dried everything out, and cycled it over a few times to get any kind of fluid out of there, it just still does the same thing. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Do I just trash it? And I'm probably going to just keep it around for parts, but kind of trying to figure out what I should do with it. Because I don't know if it's the carb or what, but it's very strange. None of the inside, all the inside works fine. It's clean. It's no broken parts, no cracks, no nothing. So I don't know. If you guys can be any help of giving me any ideas of what else I could do with it, that would be great. Anyways, bye.